Well, good morning, everyone. I wanted to begin this morning by looking at the radar, or the projected radar for this morning, and looking at the remaining snowfall over the Northeast. What we can see here on this particular map is the snowfall over Michigan and overspreading, let's say, New York State, Pennsylvania, as well as West Virginia. A lot of this will be lake enhanced this morning. But the big story really is the winds, and the winds are gusting anywhere from 30 to 45 miles per hour over the Midwest. And that has been an ongoing thing this morning over the Midwest, especially. So anyone driving this morning is going to be dealing with these winds, and it can be dangerous for high profile vehicles. Uh, One of the things I'm going to show first, though, is the temperatures and the change in temperatures over the next 24 hours. And we can see, compared to this morning, let's say Monday morning here over the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast, temperatures are in the 40s and 50s and even some 60s as you go down to the Carolinas. But this will change dramatically in the next 24 hours. We can see these 20s and 30s extending down all the way to the Gulf Coast as we get into Tuesday morning. So anyone living, let's say, in southern portions of Texas, extending into the panhandle of Florida, you could expect temperatures, sub-freezing temperatures as we get into Tuesday morning. The next thing I want to show here are the winds. Early this morning over the Midwest, we saw winds, sustained winds of 30 to as much as 40 miles per hour here over the Midwest, anywhere from the Dakotas into the Ohio Valley, sustained winds of 25 to 35 miles per hour. And we could see here where the low pressure was over Michigan, and especially over the Great Lakes, wind speeds of 30 to 45 miles per hour sustained out of the northwest this morning. Now, as we move this forward in time, we can see those high winds move over the Appalachians into the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. Many of us have high wind advisories or warnings this morning. So sustained winds, again, of 20 to 30 miles per hour can be expected anywhere from northern North Carolina into, let's say, New York State, extending eastward into Maine as we get later in the day. Many of you over the Midwest will continue to have high winds this morning into early Tuesday morning as well. The last thing I want to show here is the snowfall amounts projected through Tuesday morning. And we can see anywhere from 6 to 12 inches of snow off of Lake Michigan. Another area here is off of Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. There'll be several bands here that set up that could give us 6 to 12 inches there as well. But in general, we will probably see anywhere from 1 to 2 inches over, let's say, the northern portions of the Ohio Valley, eastern portions of Pennsylvania and New York. There's also some snowfall that will likely fall that's remaining over the northern portions of Vermont, New Hampshire, and also Maine through Tuesday morning. I did want to take a brief look at the radar this morning. We do have showers and snowfall activity throughout much of the Northeast. It's more broken over the mid-Atlantic. We can see here that much of this rainfall that was moving over the Ohio and Tennessee Valley is kind of broken up this morning. So if you live anywhere from Virginia into the Carolinas, very scattered shower activity. Do not expect much in the way of rainfall accumulation this morning. And as we extend, let's say, into the Northeast, again, you guys had heavier rainfall overnight and even some freezing rain overnight. Hopefully, much of this rain is washing that away, and travel conditions will improve this morning, especially as those temperatures rise into the upper 30s and the lower 40s as we get into, let's say, mid morning and late morning. However, as you move to the west, you can see the lake enhanced snowfall over the Michigan, over greater Michigan. And that will likely continue throughout the day. We'll see as the winds kick out of the north and west, snowfall picking up over the Ohio Valley, Pennsylvania, and New York, especially during the afternoon Monday and into Monday night. But we'll leave it at that today. I did want to cover the storm over the Northeast and what it's still delivering as of Monday morning. It looks like many of us will be dealing with much colder temperatures as we get into Tuesday morning. And anyone driving today during the day Monday, just be careful with the high winds anywhere from the Midwest into the Northeast and the Mid Atlantic. Have a great week.